versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
For Doomhammer.
Hi everyone, delonewolf here. Welcome back to some Hearthstone, and I'm playing with my Death Rattle Shaman here. It's been adapted just a little bit over my time playing with it. Let's see how I do against a mage, and a victory would mean 1000 gold. So that also means that I get to open 10 card packs if I actually succeed. So let's see here. Well, obviously we have to end the turn and hope that it's not too aggressive a mage. And that's okay. And then, unless I get a really good 2-drop, I think we'll just totem. Yep, we'll totem. There we go. That's a taunt. That's sort of alright. Should I come out with Baron Riven there next? Difficult choice. Let's see what the mage drops first.
I wonder.
A secret. So mirror entity is definitely a possibility, which is pretty good if I can come out with Leper Gnome. So it's not a mirror entity. Alright. And another 1/1, that's good. It could still be a Vaporize, it could be a counter spell. So I think coin. Oh, interesting play. So let's see if it's a Vaporize. It's not a Vaporize. Let's see if it's a counter spell. It's not a counterspell, so he'll get 2 of those if I kill it. That's the idea, right? Well, maybe I should just... It's a big sacrifice, but I'd rather he gets 2 frogs than something else. So I'm trying to establish myself early on here, I guess.
I wonder.
Let's do... that first. I'll grab one of those.
Job done.
And I can still poly kill, or if he puts something else on the board. And it's just battle cry if you have a mech. Okay, so the rest of it should also be mechs, but... Alright, that's normal. Let's see what else he drops. If it's a really an even bigger threat. No, he goes for spells. That's okay. It's pretty expensive actually. Yep, it's alright. And now let's make sure that we don't give him 2 of these to combine. So that should trigger, and then you get 2 of those. Okay, that's pretty good. Here we go, Nerubian Egg. Ooh, next turn could be pretty good. If Nerubian Egg survives, I could Baron Riven there and then reincarnate. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. That's okay. So, dumping the little frogs. Or do I risk the question is, do I risk an Ancestral Spirit together with a Baron Riven there? I don't think I do. But I could of course go for... Let me see here. Honestly, just go Baron Riven there, grab 2 of those for free, and I can still use Ancestral Spirit later on. So that's 2 for 4s on the board. I've got another one of these where I could go for Ancestral Spirit together with Rockbiter Weapon, for instance. That could be pretty good. Out comes a Fireball on him. Okay. And I try to kill. Pretty expensive, so that's not bad. The combo with Nerubian Egg is the first time I actually use it. So that is not so bad. And we have little choice here. The question, is it worth it? Or should I ignore that for now? I guess I'll go like this, like this. Alright, that's not bad, the spell power here. Do I Ancestral Spirit the Nerubian Egg again?
Sustenance.
And there's something much better to hit for me. The question is, do I Ancestral Spirit the Nerubian Egg again? I think I'll just do it. Because I do have a Rock Biter weapon in hand. If he comes out with a threat, I should still be able to get a 4-4 and another Nerubian Egg. Now I got 2 Lightning Storms, so let's see what he decides to go for. Stuff will keep coming back. He almost has to take care of this again. Another 4-4, and only then can he use his Flame Strike. Of course, if he uses the Flame Strike now, I get another 4-4. That's pretty okay, that's alright. That's okay as well. Actually, really not that bad. And, alright. Giving it an extra attack, going after one of them, I guess. Yeah, makes sense. So the biggest threat at the moment, I would say, is going to be Flame Strike. But thanks to this, that's pretty much negated. That's a 1-1, so we'll drop this. Let's hope it's 4 damage on him. Yes, it is. That's pretty good. And then we can go with another Board Presence Harvest Golem. So even if he comes out now with a Flame Strike, he pretty much burns his hand. I get another 4-4 coming. And I get more Board Presence from these guys. So he does do the Flame Strike. Look at that. And I still have the Rock Biter weapon to go after something that's a real threat. And now I should get some legendaries coming as well. I should have them. Not on this turn it would seem, but that's still okay. Piloted Shredder again. Awesome for board presence. This is going really well. I'm surprised how good the Nerubian Egg has been here for me. But it's been used against me. Oh, here comes a second Flame Strike. So unfortunately for him, that's another 4-4 and a 3-2-7 on the board. Almost there for 10. Let's see what I draw into. And all of these without my really good cards. I mean, I got 16 cards in there and there should be quite a few legendaries in it. Do I... Is it worth it, or should I be careful for something dangerous? Normally it doesn't have any healing, so I will actually go like this. Just the suicide of the leper gnome is going to do it. So even with a taunt, that's not going to help him anymore. I think it's best to burn this at this point. That comes out, yep. And a fireball, yep, to clear. So I actually think that was the right choice. And he keeps up. Pretty good. I still have like Kel'Thuzad in there, Stalag and a Fugan. So thanks to Baron Riven there, really pretty easy victory. 40 gold, that means I've got 1000 gold, so I'll go buy some more card packs, shop. It's going to be more Goblin versus Gnomes. The reason is there's a few that are not that difficult to get that I still want. Like the 2-5 taunt that can't be targeted by spells. And a second piloted Sky Golem or something like that. A 6-drop that also guarantees presence by summoning a random 4-4 in there. So I definitely do still want those. So that's why I'm... And maybe a Dr. Boom as well. That would be nice. Although I'm going after a Sylvanas, I think, as my next legendary Druid of the Fang. All of these are triples. And then a rare King of the Beasts. It's a second one of these. So that's pretty good for my Hunter deck. Although I don't use it at the moment. That's a third. Light of Naru, restore. Alright, I think that's actually a new one. That's third. And Shadow Bomber, Battlecry, deal 3 damage to each hero. 2-1 for priests. Deal 3 damage to each hero. That's kind of weird for a 1-drop. If it had like 1-2, I think I would consider that, but as a, or a 2/2 maybe. Maybe that would have been a bit too expensive, but triple, triple, triple. Obviously, yep. Nothing new here, so we can say that that is done. A kind of a strange card there, that priest card. Still mulling over how that could be useful. All of these are triples. Matter Bomber deals 6 damage randomly split between all other characters. These are not really used a lot. I wonder if I should check it out, some of that stuff. That's a triple. So that one could be a double, but I'm not sure. What's next here? Ogre Brute. A golden, destroy a random enemy combo and your opponent's weapon for sabotage. I mean, it's probably just some dust, to be honest, but alright. And then we've got Goblin Sapper has +4 attack while your opponent has 6 or more cards in hand. Okay. Doesn't happen that often, I think, that you see a full hand lock anymore. That's a third, that's a third. Ogre Maul could be a second, that's obviously a third, and well, says enough. Salty Dog. Another golden for the hunter. Snow Chugger, but that's the... Ooh. Suits Pure. Spell damage +1 for the mage. I think that's a second. So that's okay. That's a third. Epic. Oh, that's nice. That's actually nice. My first Quartermaster. Obviously, there's some awesome combos to be done with that. So... interesting, and it's my first one. Unfortunately, all the other ones are triples, but alright. Quartermaster, really not a bad card for the paladin deck. Third, upgraded repair bot, give a friendly mech +4 health. Whoa, for the priests. Interesting. Also the first time I see that, so not bad. Now we definitely have enough Ogre Mauls. And all of those are thirds. And then final card pack. Will you be a special one? Let's check it out. Scarlet Purifier. Deal 2 damage to all minions with Death Rattle. Extremely situational. A war bot for the warrior. 1/3. Not sure if that's probably a third though. That's a third. And this is a third as well. So yeah, not the best in card packs. But let's see how much dust that makes me. Is that in my collection? Crafting mode, disenchant, and that should put me at 1600, so that's enough for a legendary. So let's go and make that. I know that Dr. Boom is considered extremely powerful, but considering how much I'm doing with Death Rattles at the moment, I actually think it's Sylvanas is my play. Where is she? Oh, actually I have to get into crafting mode, that's what's happening. Ah, there we go. Sylvanas, 6-drop. Death Rattle, take control of a random enemy minion. You can imagine in that Shaman Death Rattle deck if you've got something else out. So I really think that that's worth it. Even more than a Ragnaros. So let's create Sylvanas, and we've got another legendary. I think one of the best in the game. And that will be that. So there you go, guys. Some more Hearthstone. Still having quite a bit of fun with the game. I'm just going after the daily quest. But as you can see, you can actually get a decent amount of cards from just doing the daily quest without having to purchase it. You won't be competitive at the highest level, but you will have fun, and sometimes you will make a deck that just happens to work well against the next few opponents and get into like rank 15, 14, something like that pretty easily. So there you go. And also we have a Sylvanas, which I'm going to have to incorporate in some of my decks. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all next time.